Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to update specific fields, and you need to be extremely cautious here because if you have stupid update statement, basically you can ruin multiple rows here. So you must be really precise when you are setting new values. Right, what about script? Well, you know up till now about our basic structure for a script. I don't want to explain that. What is important here is just SQL statement, and it's actually same stuff as in MySQL, so or MySQL. Well, right. So we're gonna say update because we are updating. What are we updating? Well, table people, and we are setting new stuff. So set, for example, let me see. So the name for Michaela on ID 12 will become, let's say, Annabella. Okay, something like that, who cares? So right, so set name equals Annabella, where ID equals 12. Now IDs are, when you are updating, extremely useful because they will minimize options for you to run into problems. So if they are like set from day one when you have your table, if they are auto incremented, then you are very safe when you are doing updates. But some advice is, you know, to just combine IDs with some other column, just, you know, to be like a kinda safe a little bit more. Anyway guys, so we will not use execute many here, just execute, which means that I don't need additional data, and we can change couple of these things, like multiple will not work here, update operation okay, update operation okay, and error while updating data. Yeah, updating data. And when I say F5 here, hopefully everything will be fine. So let me check what's happening, and we are talking about row 12 here, ID 12, sorry, because rows are a little bit different. They are like always following order, but actually you can delete specific ID. So yeah, right, so let's do a refresh thing, and Michael need to be substituted with Annabella, hopefully. There you go guys. Okay, so here's a problem. If you're not cautious, you can create havoc here. For example, if you want to change like Michaela on ID 14, and you just target name, then you will change that thing all over the place. It's very dangerous. So let me explain. So if you want to, where is that thing? If you want to change Michaela, it's Ella. Where name equals, oh sorry, Annabella. We are setting Annabella to be substituted in place where we have Michaela. Now this thing will be very dangerous because it's not looking into IDs or any other columns. It's just targeting all fields where we have Michaela, and we can have like dozens of Michaelas. So just note here that in a table now we have how many? 2 of them, and we are like thinking about ID 14, let's say, or some other field, but actually we're gonna change everything, 14 and 16 and 116 and stuff like that. Right, save and F5. There you go, and let's see what's happening. Refresh. There you go. That was what I was talking about. So another thing is, well, okay, if for example you wanna combine a couple of these like columns to be safe, what you can do? Well, you can say we're gonna change Annabella at position 12 into Anna, but we will combine ID or last name plus no, we need to combine ID plus name, right? So let me do that. We are going to say that new value is Anna, where ID or where name equals Annabella. At the moment is Annabella. And ID equals, what was it? The first occurrence. 12. Yeah, 12. And this is how you're getting that precision. 12 and F5. And there you go, guys. Okay, let's do refresh here. There you go. So only Annabella is changed into Anna at position 12, ID 12, but we are also combining ID plus name in our script. Where is that thing? I'm kind of lost. Right. So name plus ID. Now, in most of the cases, you will just be, happy with ID. But for extra security, safety, just combine a couple of these. Especially if you don't have ID as one of columns in your table. Okay, so can we, for example, use something that is not ID here? Well, sure. Let me see. We're gonna change John Smith into I don't know, what is the name here? Like, let me think. Right, we are going to change it into Peter, where email is john@john. Sure, we can do that. And let me arrange this a little bit if I can, because I'm kinda, always forgetting what I need to change. Okay, just a second. Right, something like that. So we're gonna set update people set name equals Peter, where email equals john@john. And yeah, let's actually execute it, but I need triple quotes now because I'm in the new line. Okay, everything is green here, so that will work. Save and F5, and there you go. And let's check results, refresh, and now we need to see here that John is turned into Peter. There you go, guys. Okay, well, what about if we need to change this mail? Well, sure, we can do that too. We'll say update people set email equals Peter@Peter, where current name, email equals john@john. Sure, we can do that too. But yeah, if you have a lot of rows, just make sure that you will combine email plus some other column. Right, so save and F5. There you go. Okay, let me refresh that thing. And there you go, guys, we have a change. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Nothing special in this tutorial. You probably know about this update statement from MySQL playlist. Yeah, just to make sure that if you definitely don't have ID for some very weird reason in your table, then at least combine when you're updating two columns. Okay, and you will be probably safe. But for extra safety, do backup of your whole database. Right, so thank you for watching, and see you next one.